Hello, good evening.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Deb.
This is
Hello.
different.
How you doing?
Oh, I'm on here again with you, aren't I? So I
You
don't
love
know
it.
how I'm
You
doing.
love it. You
I've got
love
nothing
it.
else to do.
Well, I did hear that with you. I didn't want to say nothing.
I know, well, you know what I mean. Well, I could have watched Corrers though,
Who?
and EastEnders, Corrers and EastEnders. I
Don't
could have
you
been doing that,
swear
but
on this channel? Don't you
I
swear
just
on this
thought,
channel?
oh well, I might as well go and talk to Richard for an hour or something.
You're full of rubbish because you said we'll see you next week.
Oh, somebody's got to work with you. I know you're
Have you
having
had a good
trouble getting
week?
people. I'm all
I
right.
am now after last night. I probably have no one to talk to.
I thought that when I read, I mean, I couldn't watch it last night. I had to read the comments this morning and glance through it. And I thought, you're lucky that anybody's going to turn up tonight after your performance yesterday, I must say.
Thanks. It was my own
No,
opinions and my own thoughts, and you didn't
no.
have to listen or
I'll tell
believe
you
what I
what,
had to say.
I was chatting to somebody about it this morning, and I had to agree with most of what he said, I'm afraid. I thought, he's right. You've got to be careful out there because there's some rubbish going about, I'll tell you. And it isn't worth the money that you're paying for all these private readings on these money grabbing channels. You've got to be careful, haven't you?
We have got to be careful. Yeah, when they can just come on SBTV and watch it all for free, and we don't
I
use
don't get
stars.
that.
We don't.
No, I don't understand it. I don't know. Perhaps the people that are watching, perhaps you can explain why people would rather pay like 35 quid to go and see another medium, but they could come on here and do it rather than coming on here and doing it for
I think it
free.
depends.
Oh,
If it's a social evening, though, isn't it? I would go somewhere for a social evening because it's not so many people watching. It's in a gathering. You can go for a meal and a drink and talk to people. Maybe meet the medium as well. So I think that's the important thing. But not when there's about 1,000 people in the theatre and you're not going to get a reading. But anyway, let's move on from that topic, shall we? Because we talked about that last night.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, we better not get involved in that again.
Shall
We
we
want
do
people to
some
stay, don't we?
hellos?
Go on then. I can see the hellos actually.
Hello. Hi, James.
Oh no. Are you putting the notes on the screen? It's all right.
Can't
Oh,
you
right. Yeah,
can
I've
see
got
them?
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see them. Hiya, James.
Hi,
Hiya,
Gail.
Gail.
Hi to Joe.
Have we got a few on?
Yeah, we got
Hiya, Richard and Deb
Pauline here.
Clarke. Hiya, Pauline.
Yeah, made the right decision, please. Jacqueline's here as well. We got Patsy. We are going to try something different tonight, Deb, aren't we?
Yeah, that's why probably me that's looking a bit confused, thinking, oh, God, I wonder what's going on. Yeah, that's why we've come via StreamYard.
Yeah.
Just
So
to
this is, I
try
thought,
something different.
yeah, when Deb gives her information out or she feels drawn to someone, we would like for one of you guys, who the recipient, to come on live. Make sure you're dressed and not in your PJs.
I was just going to say, quick, go and put your hair up and your makeup on quick, just in case.
The idea then is we tried it this afternoon in drawing the brunch and it worked really well. So the idea, hi Valerie, she's new to the group. Welcome. Hope you're doing well.
Hi, Val.
So if you do recognize the information from Deb, and to get a quicker response, we're going to send you the link for StreamYard to come on. Doesn't mean we want everybody to jump on StreamYard because we can only get 8 people on at any one time. It's really for those who can actually accept the message. You don't have to, but we would love it, I think, because the interaction would be really good.
And besides that, you haven't got no delay as well, have you? You've got no delay. I don't have to wait for this 15-second delay.
Absolutely.
So
Yeah. Just notice that we got Carly there. Carly, I'm not sure if you're aware, my dear, that saying good evening to you as well. But when you have all caps, it classes shouting. And some people may be offended, but I think you probably left your caps lock on. I do it all the time. And I've written it. Do you ever do that, Deb? When you're writing a letter and you've done like the capital A and you've pushed the caps lock by mistake?
Do you know what I've just done?
Caps.
Do you know what I've just done? I've just realised what I've done. I went to church last night and one of the ladies come up to me because I'd read a poem a couple of weeks ago, and she says, "Can that poem you read, can I have a copy of it?" And I says, "What I'll do is I'll go home and I'll write it out and I'll send it to you via post because I've got no printer." So I've just realised I've wrote the whole poem in capital letters. Does that count?
Yes, that counts.
The whole poem is a page and a half.
You know what you can do to get around that? Do you have Word or Google Docs? Yeah, put it into there and then select from uppercase or to standard case, and it does it all for you.
It's already written on a piece of paper.
Oh, well,
it's already typed on a piece of paper, and I couldn't photocopy it. I've had this poem so long that it's really battered anyway, and I thought, well, I'll just write it all out nice and neat, and I put the whole lot in capitals.
Daft move. Yeah, see, I knew it. Millie B saying hi. I pushed on the wrong button. That's meant to be for Carly. There you go. Sorry for the caps. It's all right. Obviously, we all do it, and I'm probably the worst one. You ask the admin.
We'll forgive you.
Caps everywhere. Don't do it again. Right, so you notice that I'm using the move there. See that, Deb? Wobbly.
Wobbly. He's a bit wobbly tonight, guys. He was telling me he has to put something wobbly under the candle and it keeps wobbling. I don't know. He says when he holds it, it wobbles or something. I don't know what it means, but there's something wobbly that's holding the candle.
Anyway,
still.
Shut up.
That's what you said. That's what you look. It's wobbling. Don't wobble it.
Well, I'm trying not to wobble it. Right, so we're using the Oracle of the Unicorns. I should say. Cordelia Frances Brabs. Ta-da! Look at that. Look at that. See that trick? 1, 2, 3.
I like the picture on there. I think that's a nice picture.
Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Just a bit of a disclaimer. I'm not a professional tarot card reader. I do it purely for a bit of fun, a bit of a joke. If it resonates or makes sense to you, I hope that it helps in some way, because that is my little bit of a slogan. I hope that it helps. Deb is the professional reader, so you can take mine with a pinch of salt. Deb, you can probably take with a pinch of salt as well.
Yeah.
But Deb does the mediumship and so forth. And the reason why we're here on a Monday evening is because of the lovely Matt and Kirsty, whose show it usually is. And I forgot to put the Deb, talk for a minute. Put a graphic on.
Oh no, you've threw me now. I'm all right when I'm just.
Oh, I see. No,
if you tell me to talk, I won't know what to talk about. There you go.
Yeah. There you go. So that's what we're doing tonight. We're raising funds for Matt and Kirsty, who's usually here on a Monday evening, but Kirsty's been in and out of hospital. They've had to cancel a lot of events way through to April. So there's no income. They depend on the income by doing their readings. So they've had to cancel so much stuff. So as a thank you for all the hundreds of readings that they've done throughout the years, given free readings to people, giving people free workshops, free advice and guidance, and been on this channel for numerous times. Matt was Deb as well. And I thought, out of the kindness of all our hearts, that we could kindly make a small contribution. The contribution could be as simple as sending out some healing. And if you can afford as little as £1, $1, would you kindly donate to donations.spiritualpsychicstv.online. SBTV are not making any money from this, but we do ask you if you can tick the little box that says offset, and that means they would get less money, and PayPal will actually earn a lot more money, which we don't want to do. So that's why Deb and I are here for the next couple of weeks. So if you tolerate Deb, I'm all right.
You lot are going to be sick of me because I'm on tomorrow as well.
You are, aren't you? Yeah, you've got your show on tonight. Yeah, but that's not me. That's just you tomorrow night, isn't it?
Yeah. Phew, everybody says phew.
And that's on at 8 o'clock tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah. Unless you change the time.
There you go, look.
There you go. That time you updated my blooming picture. Look at it. It's been there for years. But still.
Did you just swear on my channel then? Did you say?
Yeah, I did, didn't I?
You said
I did, didn't I? Oh, I'm getting too relaxed. I'm sorry. He's going to tell me off now.
No, I'm not going to go there.
I'm naughty. Sorry, folks.
Have you got anything yet? Have you got anyone there?
You were starting.
Oh, you want me to start?
Oh, I
I'll
thought
tell
you
you
were
what,
going to
Deb,
start.
I'll let you produce, and I'll sit back with my cuppa.
Okay.
So
What,
I'll
do you
let
want me
you
to tell
pick
you to
someone.
do
I'll
the
let you
cards?
pick someone for me for once.
Oh God. Okay.
You've
I've
got to
got to
do with it.
find out where they are because I've got to go into the chat. Sorry, if you see my fingers, I'm doing something with the machine. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Oh dear. Oh, I don't like picking people. I expect people. I'm lazy. I like spirit to
Well,
do
we
it
know
for
that.
me. Jojo. Go for
Jojo.
Jojo. I saw her earlier and
What?
thought, we'll start with Jojo.
Jojo.
Jojo, this is for you.
Well, that one there, but she's hoping for her loved ones to
Yeah,
come
that's
through. I don't do
Jojo.
mediums. Yeah, but I don't do mediumship.
Well, you can start, can't
You
you?
are
Give her a
so
card, and then
bossy.
I'll link in. Well, I actually saw Jojo. I spotted her earlier and thought, well, I'll probably get somebody for her.
Jojo, do you want to
What a
come
lovely lady.
on StreamYard with us? Jojo,
Come on,
do
be
you
brave, folks. Even if you're in dressing gowns, we don't mind.
dressing gown? You mean dressing gown?
John, oh, is this pop?
You can't talk tonight, can you?
I'll tell you what, it's a pop.
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 Oh, I bet you call it squash, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes, I call it pop. Hi, Jojo. Was my partner is shuffling his cards. He's going to select a card for you.
Oh, look,
when
she's
he's ready.
bottled it. Joe saying no.
Oh, you don't want to come on camera? Oh, it's God. If I can come on camera, you can do it.
I don't come on camera though.
Mind you, Richard don't.
No.
He's a bit of a
Be careful with your words, young lady. Be careful with your words.
He's
You
a
are
bit
getting
of a
really cheeky these last few weeks since we've been doing this. Is you know why she's being cheeky? Because I can't do anything because it's live.
Yeah.
She's getting brave.
I reckon it's spirit getting their own back. They're giving me a bit of confidence, you see. Jojo, do you want me to start then? Well, because it's going to take ages to shuffle
for crying
your
out loud.
cards.
There we go. A card for Jojo. Polarity. There we go.
Oh, I had this one, Jojo, a couple of weeks ago. Richard did this for me and it's really good.
So there you go. So there's dark and there's light. A bit like the yin yang in our lives, isn't it? Is that we can't go into the light without the darkness. And the darkness could be as simple as something around us at this moment in time that we're trying to deal with, and we can't get our head around a situation or how to deal with a situation. So that's where the darkness comes in. But without darkness, there's always the light, isn't there? And if you can think about being positive and how you can go forward, Joe, with your thoughts, then because thoughts are really powerful, I believe. So if you start thinking positively, then good things would come your way. But you've also got to realize no matter what you do within your lives, it's a part of growing you as a person. Not doesn't mean necessarily as being spiritual, but but I feel it's more of you understanding about who you are and where you want to go with your life. And I feel what I see this that magic word again, Deb. Feel. I always say that. Feel. I just want to feel. I think instead of just sitting in the shadows and letting the world go by, be proud of who you are and what you've achieved, and move further into the light to say, I am going to be this person. I want to be who I like, because I get a feeling people are not appreciating who you are, Joe. So my advice before I pass over to Deb is that follow your own feelings, your own gut instincts, and things will be right for you if you allow it to be. Okay. Don't worry about the darkness, what's around you. Light's always going to be there. Spirit will guide you in a way they feel that you need guided. So listen to Deb and see what she's to say. I hope that helps in some way.
Thank you, Richard. Hi, Jojo, a lovely lady that's coming in for you. I don't know who's the rocker, Joe, and I mean rocking as in somebody is making me rock backwards and forwards here. So this lady's talking about somebody who does this kind of thing, rocking forwards and backwards. But lovely lady, like I say, coming into you. And the first thing she's doing is giving you a great big hug. So you must need a great big hug. I don't know whether this is mum or now. I've got two ladies actually, so it can be either one at the moment. But I've got two ladies with me now and a gentleman that's just walked in. But the first lady is coming to give you a great big hug. And she's talking about you feeling a little bit, she's just said you feel a little bit down. So you need some upliftment. That's what she's talking about. She's talking to me about the month of May means something to you, and also April. So that's an anniversary or a passing. And she's also talking to me about the 15th of a month. The 15th of a month. So that will mean something to you, as something about to you as well. She's been listening to a conversation about swimming. So somebody wants to go swimming, or somebody's been having that conversation about going swimming. She's talking about you've been sending your prayers up to her. Okay, so this is the lady you've been talking to in spirit that's come forward to you. She's got your she's telling me she's got the same kind of features as you, so it's somebody that's similar looking to you. And she's just talking to me about she's just said to me rosemary. And I said, what do you mean, rosemary the name? And she's saying, no, rosemary, I think it must be the flowers and the smell of rosemary or something that she's bringing around you. It's a herb, isn't it? Yeah, but she's giving it not as a name, but she's giving it as the flower or the herb for some reason. And it's the smell. Apparently she says it smells nice, but she also wants to give you lavender as well, because she's talking about calming. You need to be, you need calmness around you. That's what she's talking about. You know what she's doing, Joe? So I don't know if this is a memory for this lady, or you do it, or somebody's doing it. You know, the pests, I think they're called, are they pestles and mortars? She's doing a little bit of this and crushing. I don't know what she's crushing in it, but she's crushing stuff, because she's talking about natural and herbal remedies, she's just said to me. So that's coming around you. She's talking about that. Yeah, there's a lot of herbal stuff coming around you, Joe, because she's just given me a cup of herbal tea to give to you. And she's talking about your because I was just saying to her, is it a digestive thing? Or she says digestive thing, but then she's just said to me it's also a nervous system thing. So I don't know what she means, but I'm sure you'll work it out. But she's talking about these natural remedies. All right, so you know what she means then. You know who this lady is then, Joe. But it's all about the natural remedies around you. Okay. She's talking to me about somebody called Carol down here. So when you find out who Carol is, Carol apparently needs a little bit of healing. She's talking about that. And she's just said that she's aware of somebody wants a house move, she's saying. She's not saying they're going to get it yet, but somebody wants a house move. But she's talking about this is in the future. She's just said that August means something to you as well. She's just told me to say to you, Joe, go for a lie down. Go for a lie down. It's as if she's saying, sometimes you've said to yourself, oh, shall I go for a quick lie down? But you haven't. And she's suggesting that you do go for a lie down to relax. That's what she's talking about. She's talking to me now, change the subject now. She's talking to me now about rollerblades. So she's got a memory of somebody that used to do a bit of roller skating or something like that she's talking about. Okay. She says there's a new baby coming around you. Here I'm off with the babies now. But she's talking about a new baby coming around you as well. And she's talking about Stephen down here. So whoever Stephen is, there's going to be a bit of news coming from Stephen. All right, when you find out who he is. She's just told me about problems with a ant's nest. So I don't know if you've had that. Hopefully it's in the past. But watch for the problems with an ant's nest, because the ants are coming into the house or something. And I can see somebody, we stamp them out like this or stamp them with our fingers. Somebody's doing that. So remember, she's told you about the ant's nest. She just said to me, I've got ivy up here as well, ivy in spirit. And also I've got a lady up here called Flo. Flo's up here with me. She's saying Flo or Florence, but she was known as Flo. Your granddad with the pipe, and that's exactly how she's putting it. Your granddad with the pipe wants to say hello to you. and apparently you should be smelling smoke around you. You should be smelling pipe smoke around you, and that's him, just to let you know that he's around. She's saying there's been quite a few spirit people around you to try and give you that upliftment. All right, she's talking about that. So be aware that the spirit are around you, trying to give you that bit of upliftment. What are you trying to say? She's trying to get you to go out and enjoy yourself, Joe. She's saying, you know, I can't remember the saying, but you know, when we say things like, go out and buy that dress, go out and buy that bag. She's saying that kind of thing to you, to go out and enjoy yourself. Go out and have that piece of cake. She's just said to me, go out and have that piece of cake. Go out and have that Victoria sandwich slice of cake. All right. Pipe smoke. I've got pipe smoke. That's what she told me, Joe. But be aware. You'll smell it. But she's basically trying to get you to go out more and enjoy yourself more. And she's going to go in a minute, but she's just saying she's heard your prayers. Keep on talking to her, she says. Keep on talking to me. I do hear you. She plays with your hair, Joe, so you'll probably be doing a bit of this, trying to get your attention. So she's going to play with your hair, so watch for that. And I think that's it. Anything else? Watch your legs as well. She's just giving you a little bit of healing to your legs before she goes as well. And watch for puffy feet. She's talking about puffy feet, so watch for that as well. But she's sending her love. Just wants to link you with Liverpool before she goes. And just talking about Liverpool. So I hope that was okay for you, Joe. I think she's going now, so I'll leave her love and your granddad's love with you. Okay, there you go. That's Joe done. Joe done. Hope that was okay for you. Oh, nice. Good. Right, there you go. Who have we got? Arthur. I've got a gentleman called Arthur here. So I don't know if Richard wants to do a little card, or you want me to carry on, or you're ready, or
carry on.
something.
A quick hello and thank you. A quick hello to Nicola Humphreys, who's donated to our cause. So thank you ever so much for doing that. But keep your tips to yourself, because you've earned them. As I say, you don't have to donate. Just sending out that healing thoughts, somatic curses, because we do know that works as well. And I just see Dawn is saying that her dad's name is Arthur.
Hold on then, Dawn. Let's see if we can see what else I can get for you, just to confirm it's you then.
Just see if it's
quite a popular name, isn't it, Arthur?
Arthur, yeah.
Arthur, he's lovely as well. I'll tell you what, Dawn, he's very patient. All right, he's just standing here at the moment. But I'll tell you what, he's making me look at your name, Dawn. I don't think he likes the Y on the end of Dawny. He's just gone, it's Dawn. He's just
Dawn want to come on?
Off.
Dawn, do you want to come on Skype? On
if you want to come on when we're giving this message, let us know, because it'd be nice to see your faces, see you live, because all I can see is a little picture. I don't even know if it's you that's on the picture. But he's this gent is crossing the Y off for some reason. Hopefully this is for you. I think it is for you. I'm going for you now, so hopefully this is for you. He's talking to me. He wants me to give you he's just said to me marigolds, and I said to him, oh, you mean the flowers? And he's having a bit of a giggle, and he's talking about, no, I mean the gloves for washing up. And he's just talking about a gentleman that used to wear the marigolds for washing up. So I don't know if he means him or it's somebody around you. And he's having a bit of a giggle about these marigolds. But he's also talking to me about somebody that's allergic to the latex. He's telling me, I think it's called latex. He's just said to me latex in the gloves. So there's somebody around you that's actually allergic to that. So watch for that if you're not aware of it now. But he's having a bit of a giggle of a man wearing these gloves. Okay, it's for you then. Now, the first thing you said to me is there's a link to America with you. He's talking about, hang on. He's talking about somebody that would like to do Route 66 in America. So he's got knowledge of that, and he's just bringing that to you for your information. In fact, somebody likes the motorbikes, like the Harleys. He's talking to me about Harley Davidson bikes at the moment and Route 66, and he's actually taken me on the route, and he's got these great big metal signs, like when you go into a biker's place and they've got all these metal signs on the wall. He's took me into that. Is it you that's allergic? That's good evidence for you then. But he's talking about all these signs. He's actually taken me into this motorbike kind of cafe type thing, and he's pointed out all the signs. So he's got a memory of that, or it's going to be coming. So watch for that coming. Okay. He's also telling me that he's just said to me, it's funny. He's just said to me, do you know, Debbie says, I know a bus driver. I don't know why he said that. And he's actually used my name. He's just gone, do you know, Deb, I know a bus driver down here. Okay, then. So he's aware of a bus driver down here. He's just saying, I'm aware of the bus driver that I know. And he's talking about buses. Hold on. He's just said to me, and hopefully you'll remember this, or you can go and check with somebody. He's talking about the automatic doors on the buses. Oh, my ear's itching. The automatic doors on the buses, and somebody actually got something trapped in them, like a bag or something like that, as they were getting on. The doors have shut, and they've actually got the bag stuck or something like that. Okay, so he's just saying there's a memory there for you. Okay, he's talking about somebody who would like a bulldog. Okay, then, so he obviously knows a bus driver. He's saying somebody would like a bulldog down here. So somebody's obviously been chatting about it and he's listening into this bulldog conversation. He's talking about that. And he's just gone to me, oh, the great British bulldog. So I know he's very British, you know what I mean? Very proud to be British, he's just said to me, very proud. He's saying he actually likes the Queen. He's talking to me now about the Queen. And he's telling me that she's doing a good job, or she's done a good job. All right, so he's... although he just says to me that there is another lady with him in spirit that's more, how do I say it, that likes the royals more than him, you know, has more knowledge about the royals more than him. So you should have a lady up there that you should recognise as loving the royals. He's talking to me about that. Okay. He's just said to me, now he's made me read your comment, and he's headed to the proud bit, the proud word. And he's just bringing the proud word back to you, because he's talking about how very proud he is of you and the family. And he's talking about the way that the family have come together or stuck together. Okay, because he's saying there's a lot going on, but the family have come together and stuck together. And he's very proud. His words, I'm very proud to be a part of the family, he's saying. And he says, I still feel I'm part of the family because they're always talking about me. They're always talking about me. And they're always saying things like, oh, Dad would do this. Or if Dad was here, he wouldn't like that. He'd do it this way, that type of thing. So he's been listening to conversations that people have had about him. Okay. He's just gone to cards now, playing cards. And he's talking about cheating at cards. You know, the playing cards. So he's a bit of a cheat at the cards. What are you doing? He's kind of got a pack of cards. I don't know what he's actually doing, Dawn, but he's telling me to tell you. So he's got the pack of cards, but for some reason he's taking cards out. He's pulling cards out and putting them in his pocket for some reason. So I think he was a bit of a cheat at cards, having a bit of a giggle. Okay. What else? Okay. He's been listening to a conversation that somebody has been talking about their lips and they wish they were a bit bigger. You know, when you can have, it's not Botox or anything like that, but you know, when you'd like to make your lips a little bit better or bigger, and you know, I think you can buy lipstick, because he's telling me about lipstick that can enhance them a little bit and just bulk them out a little bit. Somebody's been complaining about their lips. And he's been listening to that conversation. Okay. He's just said to me, can you tell her to watch her eyes? It's not that you need glasses, Dawn, it's because they're getting a little bit dry. Okay, your eyes are getting a little bit dry. He said, just tell her to watch her eyes. They're getting a little bit dry. Okay. And changing the subject now again. He's just give me the name Lacey. So down here, it's a girl's name, isn't it? Lacey. He's talking about the name Lacey down here. Okay. It's making my throat go funny. Sometimes when they do this, it's because somebody had one of those exploratory ops, you know, when they have the tube down. So watch for that if you don't understand it, because he's put that on me as if that's happened or it's going to have to happen. But he's talking about that. He wants me to give you Benny Hill as well. He likes Benny Hill, but also it's because you're busy, or you're going to be busy, rushing around. Okay, watch for the Lacey coming in, because that's quite an unusual name, isn't it? So
Not
he obviously
Tracy,
knows
is
who it is. No, definitely Lacey, because I thought he said lace, and he says no, Lacey. Just so watch for it, Dawn. You'll find out. It'll come later. But I think he's come around. Oh, right, he's aware of that then. Okay. He's also, with that, he's just said to me, Margaret Thatcher. And that's exactly how he said it. I don't know why he's just suddenly come out with Margaret Thatcher. Why have you come out with that? Oh, he says it's because there was a lady he knew that had her hair exactly like Margaret Thatcher used to have. So I don't know if you know who she is, but he's talking about her for some reason. But he says he's come. He says he's come because he wants to make sure that you know how proud he is of you all. Because I think he's heard a conversation, because he's saying, I want to let them know how proud I am of them, because somebody's actually said, I wonder what he'd think. I wonder if he'd like it or whatever. You know what I mean? Sometimes we say that. And he's just coming back with, I want to let them know that I'm very proud. And I want to let them know that I'm always there. He's saying that. I want to let them know that I'm always there. I'm always around, and I'm always listening. He's saying, I'm always listening. He's just wagged his finger like this. I know exactly what's going on. And somebody's going on a cruise, he's saying. Somebody's going on a cruise, and they need to check their passport. He's making me say, talk quick now. They need to check their passport, and somebody wants to go on a safari. He's just said, yes, somebody wants to go on a safari. I'm aware of that, he says as well. Money, he's saying. He's having a bit of a giggle, but I think he's going to go now. He has got a Margaret in spirit with him as well, just to let you know. And also Tom, he's talking about Tom to me as well. Got plenty of company up here, he's saying, plenty of company. And before he goes, he's just saying, I've got plenty of company up here, and I don't have problems with all of them youths anymore. So I don't know if he had a few problems with youths in the area, or somebody did and he didn't like it. But he says, I haven't got no problems with that anymore. So he's blowing you kisses now. I says, I'm off. I'm off now, he's saying. I'm going. So I hope that was all right for you, Dawn. I can call you Dawny now because he's gone. So okay, Dawny, I hope that was okay for you. There you go.
Thank you very much.
Your turn.
Thank you very much.
Your
Lovely.
turn. Lovely. Luton Airport. Lovely.
So what we're looking for, though, Deb, aren't we? We're looking
Lovely.
for someone to actually come on live with us.
Does anybody want to come on live?
I don't know. I've posted the link on Facebook and YouTube for StreamYard, and I think the next person who we pick or you're drawn to, if they don't want to come on, we go on to the next one.
Oh,
ouch! Oh, that's like meow.
Oh, come on, folks. Who would like to come on? Can you pick somebody from? Do they have to be on Facebook to come on live?
No, it can be on Facebook or YouTube. How about this then? The first person, I've posted the link. The first person to come on in gets the message next, and that's going to be hard for you because you don't work that way.
We could see,
but that'd be interesting, wouldn't it? So the first person who comes on live on StreamYard now, we've posted the link. I don't know if Terry or Alison has pinned it or not. I'm not sure.
I will come on live. Chrissy Wheatley says she'll come on live.
Well, I post the link one more time. There it is.
Cindy
so
Ryan
the very
will
first
come on
person
live.
to come on.
We'll try and get a link for you. Spirit will work it anyway, so you should be able to connect anyway. Spirit will.
Are you going to show your face, Richard? That's not fair. That's only fair. Good food lover. I have no idea who you are. So Jessica, but she's not connected with her web or her cam.
Wendy Watson, not me. I'm sitting outside. It's dark here. 5:30 a.m. in Australia.
Heidi's here. We got Heidi. We got Amanda. But who's showing? Heidi came on first, but there's no picture of her. Oh, there she is. So she did come on first. And then Amanda was afterwards. So I also said the very first person.
Heidi.
Ready? Oh, it's Heidi.
Oh, it's nice to see somebody live. It's well weird.
But remember, we can only have 8 people in StreamYard. Oh, Heidi, can you turn your audio down, please, or put headphones on, please? I'm seeing Jasmine and the size of her headphones right now. Deb, I'm going to put that on screen because she's dancing like a lunatic.
Oh, you're having a few on at once. How come you're getting loads on at once then?
Well, we can only have 8, you see, at any one point.
I know. I don't know why you're just not having one at a time. Why you're
Well, I
having
am.
a couple.
I just
It's
want
like
to
a
show
Zoom
Jasmine.
meeting.
Oh, she's gone off again now. Look, she's back on her hair, doing her headphones on. I'm going to kick you off again, Jasmine. So, because Heidi was the first person on, and we did say that the first person on. We can't hear you,
hear
Heidi.
it very well.
No, I can't.
But it don't matter. It doesn't matter, does it? Heidi, you all right?
I'm here.
She's here.
Dad in spirit. As soon as you popped up, he was boom, and he's talking about his mom's with him as well. His mom's there with him, and he's just said to me, "I've got my mom with me, and she's looking after me. She's looking after me." So I don't know if she did actually look after him, but she's talking about she's going to pass on to your dad. It's your dad that wants to talk to you. And he says he's talking about his mom looking after him because he thinks that you need looking after as well. And he wants to come and look after you. All right, he's talking about that. He's sending you a lot of healing, Heidi. You must need healing at the moment because you've got a direct blue light going straight the way down to you for healing. And you know what he's doing with you? He's also sending it to your back because he's making me stretch my back a little bit. And he's talking about your back. He says he's come. Oh, it's just giving me the month of April means something to you. So anniversary, birthday, or passing. And also October means something to you as well. He's talking about that. He says he's come because he's trying to get you. He wants to give you upliftment. He's talking about upliftment. You need a little bit of upliftment. And he's saying that you've been sending your prayers up to Spirit as well. But you've also been sending them up for healing for somebody else. Okay, so he wants to say, I've heard your prayers for healing for somebody else, but he's also saying that don't be afraid of sending the prayers up for healing for you as well. Okay, it's as if you feel a bit guilty, you know what I mean? And he's saying, don't feel guilty, send your prayers up. Now, I want your nan coming in now. Your nan's just popping in. And what she's doing is she's giving you the tea leaves to read. I don't know if you read tea leaves already, but she's giving you them.
Drinks a lot of tea.
You do drink a lot of tea, but she's actually talking about you reading the tea leaves. So I'd give it a go, Heidi. All right, because she's actually bringing that to you, because she's talking about. She's just said to me, her words are, the psychic people in our family. She's saying the psychic people in our family, and she's giving it a little bit to you, and it's as if she wants to give it to you for practicing on other people. She's talking about that. Now she's making me look at around your living room, your nan. She's making me look at what's behind you, and she's talking about having a little bit of a tidy up, right? But it's symbolic. She's doing it symbolically for organisation. Okay, organising yourself. That's what she's doing it for. And she's sticking loads of post-it notes everywhere. All right, so I don't know if you use post-it notes already with little reminders. And she's having a bit of a giggle, all right, about your little post-it notes, okay? She's all about, your nan's all about tidying up and organising. Oh, she's actually gone into like some drawers and she's having a little bit of a sort out. Okay, and she's chucking things away that are not useful. She's describing them as not useful, don't work, I'm chucking them away. She's talking about that. She's just having a declutter. She's talking about you having a declutter. That's what she's talking about. She says, I've got George up here with me. So George wants to say hello to you. And also Margaret wants to say hello to you as well. All right. She says you got your mum in spirit as well. I've got somebody in the background shouting mum at the moment, but she ain't come forward. Your nan's just talking at the moment. Your nan's talking about the cutting. She just said to me, oh, the cutting of hair. So I don't know if you've been, do you cut your own hair or something? Have you had a little...
The daughter.
Your daughter. Yeah. She's talking about cutting of hair, but she's telling me that somebody actually tried to cut their own hair. Okay, and she's having a bit of a giggle. Is that you? Yeah, that's what she's doing, because she's doing it as though it's not level. It's not level. But she's also saying that in someone's younger days, a child actually cut their fringe. Yeah? And it was too short. Is that you as well?
Is there a picture? I'd love to see a picture of that. I really would.
She's bringing that memory to you. And as she's watching you laugh, she's saying, that's what we want. That's what we want. Her words are, we want the memories to come back to you to give you that upliftment, she's saying. Now, when she comes around you, she brings lavender around you. She wants to bring the lovely smell of lavender. And it's like, I don't know if she grew it herself, but she's walking through loads of big bushes of lavender. And it's the waft that's coming through, the waft of lavender that she wants to give you. Okay. Now I've got Mum coming in. They're changing now. So I've got Mum coming in. Mum's she's coming through very soft. You know what I mean? She wants to give you this lovely hug. She's like, hugs for some reason. She says she needs upliftment. Oh, you've been dreaming about your mum as well, she says. You've dreamt about her. You know that's a visit, don't you? Because you know about these things. And she's just saying, I was dreamt about. Oh, your mum's just talking about Charlie in spirit as well. Charlie wants to say hello to you as well. Your mum's got a baby with her in spirit as well. She's talking about bringing up the baby. Now she's talking about, your mum's talking about, hang on. This is you as well. There's going to be thoughts of a house move. So I don't know if you're thinking about a house move, but she's talking and she's pointing to you. So watch for the house move that you'll be thinking about. It can be way off, you know, it can be years ago, but she's talking about that years ahead. She's also wanting to link you with Ireland as well. And with Ireland, she's just said to me, there's a nun connection with you. Nuns, all right. It's as if somebody was taught by nuns, all right. So you might well find that later on. Have a look at that. But it's three of them come, but your mum is the one that's giving more hugs and more upliftment than anything else. She wants to give you that. Your nan's coming in with the strength and having a bit of a giggle, and your dad's there giving you up the upliftment. So you got the whole three of them, and you do. She says that you actually know which spirit is around you at the time. You should be able to sense which one of them is there with you, because they are all with you different times she's talking about. So you should be able to pick whoever's there with you by the feel that you get. You've got to trust your gut instinct, she says. Trust your gut instinct, she's saying. Okay. Did I give you Margaret? She just says Margaret to me. Margaret, the name Margaret will mean something to you as well. But they're all about just...
an aunt.
Okay. They're all about just giving you some upliftment, I think, and just saying hello. That's why they wanted to come and speak to you and let you know that they're around. There's something before she goes. Watch for things moving in your house, not that little tail that's going across the screen. You got a cat? Oh, is it dog? I can't see from here. But she's talking about watch for a ball moving. All right. I don't know if your dog's got a ball or something like that. But I think Spirit are going to have a little game or something like that and start moving things. So watch for that coming as well.
Heidi?
Oh, right. Does it go off on its own? Because that's what she's saying, talking about the ball. Watch for the ball. Oh, that's good for you then. Watch for it going off even more then. I don't know if you've got stairs in your house, because she's talking about it going down the stairs. Boing, boing, boing. So watch for it going downstairs or down the steps. Boing, boing, boing. You know what? It reminds me of that Haribo advert. Or what's that Haribo advert? You know when they talk like little kids? And he's going, Jellybean, if it's going to boing on your head. Boing, boing, boing. That advert. But watch for the ball then coming down the stairs or something. But they're blowing kisses to you. I hope that was all right for you, Heidi. Thanks for coming on. I don't know if Richard's going to give you a card or anything, are you, Richard? A quick one?
I'll give her a quickie, so just to get that. No, don't
We
go
like
there.
cookies.
Don't go down there. We know what your mind is.
I give them long ones, and Richard's on about giving you a quickie, Heidi. So apparently that's what he does. He does a lot of quickies.
What are you like? You do this every week. I'm going to buy you a spade.
I'm just talking about a quickie card reading. That's all I'm talking about. The way you interpret it is up to you.
I think Daniel and I are on the same wavelength. I can see him giggling away there. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
Right, so card for Heidi. Heidi wants a card because she's greedy. She wants everything. Well, did you see that card fly out then?
There you go. You've got to have
It
that
nearly
one.
went into my candle. There you go.
Yeah.
Past lives. Look at that.
Ooh, I've never
Beautiful.
seen that one before. Ooh.
That's it. That's your card. I suppose you want me to interpret it now, don't you? But it says on here, past lives. Release your past life karma. You are an old soul with deep wisdom. I'm not saying you're old before you even start on me. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. That is your card. Thanks very much for coming on. Come back again another time.
That's moving forward, isn't it? So you've been reminiscing, have you, Heidi?
Finished.
You've been
Right.
reminiscing, and they're trying to move you forward a little bit.
See, what I get from here, though, Deb, with what you're saying, is
You see?
you need to look back on your life, your past life. And Deb brought up about the hairstyle, cutting it and so forth. And look about the times when you were really happy, when you were joyous, when you acted like a big child. And you now need to say, right, I think what they're trying to say is can you have this joy back in your life? You've gone through so much. You now need to move forward and spend some time quietly, maybe in some meditation. Ask for your guide for some answers that's going on as why you went through this. You have this hidden ability, which I know you're into your paranormal and your spiritual stuff. So I think this is going to be beneficial if you start looking down this pathway possibly and create this new life of abundance with you. Have this freedom. Don't lock yourself in your house anymore. Don't have this solitude around you. Go out, have this desire to live, have this desire to enjoy yourself. And I think what it's saying is learn from what you've done in your past, move forward what you have to do, and you'll be fine. Okay?
Yeah, very nice.
That's what I say to you. At 25 quickly.
Thank you, Heidi.
Or do the stars or pay me millions of pounds. Ring the phone line, by the way, as well. Sorry, that's a bit of a dig from last night.
Yes, don't go back there.
Right. So what I'm going to do now, Heidi's saying, spot on, Richard. Lovely reading, Daniel. How do powerful hit me hard as was it for me? All right. What we're going to do now is kick everybody off, I'm afraid. And obviously, if Deb is drawn to someone, we're going to do that because it's only unfair for all those who are watching trying to come on and get a reading as well. So thank you for all those who popped on. Fingers crossed we get them all. One of you may be picked again. Just keep trying until we. But I like the idea. What did everybody else think at home? Deb, what did you think about that idea?
It's all right. I've done it before though, so it's a bit like Zoom, isn't it, as well? Although it's only just one person on there, so it's just a face-to-face one, isn't it? It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. It works.
One
But I
goes
know
off,
a
one
lot of
comes
people
on.
don't like. Yeah, I know a lot of people don't like to come on, do they?
No. I think it's good because it helps to connect straight away. Right. Deb, anybody you feel drawn to in the chat room? I start off this time then, shall I?
Di Redmond, Di George is here.
Who, sorry?
Di Redmond. Her husband George. He comes through every now and again.
No,
and
she always gets readings on here. Pick someone else.
George, it'll
someone
be quick.
else. Come on.
It'll be quick. George wants to say hello to you.
Well, he said hello. Off you go. Come on, we're busy.
Di, don't be horrible. Oh, do you know, I can't get the staff, can I?
Well, you can, but they're rubbish.
George George wants to say hello to you, Di. That's why he's come for. He says, oh, she's been sending her prayers up to him. I know that you talk to him a lot, and he's acknowledging that you've been speaking to him a lot. He says there's an anniversary coming up close, Di. I don't know whether it's to do with him, but he's talking about there's an anniversary coming up that he wants to just let you know he's aware of. He's talking about January means something to you, and he's talking about there's going to be a talk of the Lake District. So somebody's going to be discussing going to the Lake District, okay? So watch for that coming up as well. I mean, he's just said to me, oh, she knows I'm around. She knows I'm around. You've been holding something of his, he says, Di, recently. There's something that he says that gives you a little bit of comfort that you sometimes go to, that you hold. And he's acknowledging there is what you do that. He says there's been a discussion of somebody wanting new carpets or to change a carpet or something like that. He's been listening to in the family, he just says. And he's talking about Tracy down here that needs a little bit of healing as well. He's talking about that as well. Now, I'm not saying this is his gravestone head or something, but I think this might be a memory. He's talking about somebody that had their headstone changed or something like that. He's aware of that going on somewhere, and he's just bringing that up somewhere, so you should be able to find that out, the headstone that was changed. And he's also talking about somebody that took a bunch of daffodils to a headstone as well and put them in a vase or something. He's aware of that. He's just bringing that to you as well. He's just saying there is a relationship around you, Di, that's having a few issues. Somebody with relationship problems around you, okay, that he's talking about, not major ones, but he's aware of that. And he's talking also about family fallings out, but only minor ones. There's niggles going about, he says, there's little niggles going on. He's talking about that. He's also just said that somebody's talking about going on a cruise. He's putting, I don't know if it's you, Di, wanting to go on a cruise, because he's like putting you in, you're like dressed up for a cruise, okay? So he's watch for the cruise coming up, or he's just said to me the invite to go on a cruise, so watch for that as well. He's only popped in, George, quickly, I think, but he says she's well aware I'm here. She talks to me all the time. She's been holding something of mine. I don't know, there's something about a ring that belongs to him as well, Di. It's as if you put it on your finger, or somebody puts it on their finger and takes it off, or something like that. He's aware of that item of jewelry as well. He's just wanting to talk about, okay, he's just wanting to talk about somebody. I don't think this is him, but you should have knowledge of a gent that wore, oh, I've lost the thing. Braces that held their trousers up, that pulled their trousers up to being quite short. He's got a memory that somebody used to do that, or somebody used to wear the braces. Just mentioning Stephen down here as well, just mentioning him. And also he's talking about somebody called Lindsay down here as well, Lindsay. Okay, but like I say, just wanted to let you know that he is listening. That's what the main thing he's saying is, I am listening to you. I am listening to you. I am around. So you should feel him around you. I'm sure you do, Di. But he just wanted to pop in, that's all. Oh, do you say good night to him, Di? Because what he's saying is good night back. He says, I'm saying good night back to her as well. So he's obviously aware that you say good night to him sometimes as well. So I hope that was okay for you, Di. He's lovely. He just popped in quick. So there you go. Hope that was okay for you.
Lovely. It's nice when you see people like Di and Natalie and all other people who come on regularly, and Tony, for example, and they can wait patiently for so long for their loved ones to come in. I think it's so nice.
Yeah, I'll tell you what the good thing is. I kind of know George now because I give Di a few readings, and he tends just to pop in now. You know, once you get that link,
yeah, but you still get the evidence
at home. Oh yeah, God, yeah. But sometimes when I'm at home now and I've already made the link with certain people, like even Heidi and also Di, if I'm sitting at home, they will come to me and say, can you pass this message on? Because you already made that link. So you feel as though you're nattering to your mate.
It is. I think that's
your mate popped in.
That's the thing with
Nice.
SBTV though, isn't it? It's building that
Yeah.
community, and you get to know people with their conversations. For example, Paul Luke, who's been coming on quite regularly now, he was saying he's moving to Scotland, and you ask how he is and how's the move, and it's things like that, isn't it? That you get to know them, and
Yeah.
it makes that a smaller community. Not as though we're trying to get information out of them. That's definitely not what we're trying to do, because we can get the
Yeah.
information from spirit anyway. But it's nice that it's building that, unlike any other sites that you just go on and say, hi, can I have a
Yeah.
reading, please? SBTV has got a community here, and they do. Reading the comments tonight, people wishing everybody well. That was a lovely message. How are you? Sort of thing. Nice to see you again, and all this. I think it's actually wonderful. So when people like Di, Heidi, and the ones who've been supporting us, actually
Yeah.
get a message, because they don't always get them, which is really nice.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But also, it's the extended family as well. It's not just us and the people that are watching. It's spirit as well, because like
Mm.
George, he's like part of the family now, isn't he? He's part of
Yeah,
our family.
absolutely.
That's why he pops in every now and again, like other people on here they'll give
Yeah.
messages to as well. It's
The
really
SBTV
strange.
family is what we say, isn't it?
Yeah, SPTV and spirit family all as one.
All in together. It's lovely.
Where are we going now? Are you going to give a message, or are you going to pick somebody?
I can do a card for someone.
Go on then, pick a card for somebody while I'm waiting for somebody to pop in. Who have I popped? Oh,
There's
I've got
someone who
Mavis.
comes on. Sorry, you got Mavis?
It's all right. I'm nattering. Yeah, I've got somebody. I just said before, whilst I was saying I'm waiting for somebody to come in, Mavis went, Mavis is here. Mavis is here. I'm here. I'm Mavis. So if anybody knows lovely Mavis, let me know. She's lovely.
Absolutely.
Mavis.
Can I ask everybody if they can send out some lovely healing to the Megan Haplin? She's recovering from surgery in hospital. So please send out those healing thoughts. That'd be lovely. That'd be great.
Oh. Now,
So
Mavis is a grandma, but also a mom as well. I don't know who she's looking for on here yet, but I was waiting while Richard was picking his card. She just popped in and she said, hi, I'm Mavis. I'm Mavis, she's saying. She's well dressed, is Mavis as well. She's looking quite nicely dressed. And she does her hair nice as well. And she's talking about, I'm rabbiting now.
Okay. I'm going to go on Jacqueline.
You pick her. You going for Jacqueline? Okay.
I'm going Jacqueline, yeah.
Go for Jacqueline.
I will do. Thanks very much. That's kind of you.
So if anybody can take Mavis while he's doing his card, let me know.
You need to keep an eye on the comments then, Deb, because multitasking, us men can't multitask, you know.
You can.
I know we can, but
we've
got to let you women believe that we can't, you see.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Mavis. She'll talk to me. I have to write it down.
Jacqueline, I got Flow with you. I love the colours on that. There's that lovely emerald green, isn't it? It's gorgeous, I think, personally. And it says on the card, find an easier path forward, surrender the outcome and release your expectations. And I want to say with you at this moment in time, Jacqueline, is that, excuse me, that you need just to stop chasing and doing things for people. You need to stop and think for yourself and have your freedom. Like I said to Heidi, allow yourself to just do things that you want to do. Stop being a follower. Be a leader for a change. I get this more of a mental way. I don't know why I want to say that. Maybe Deb can help out there. I'm not sure. But I want to say to you, just let go. Okay, let go and allow your spirit guides just to follow and help you. You're going through a situation where you shouldn't be on your own. That's what I want to say to you. Hand this situation to other people to guide you, to help you, and to follow where you should be going. I hope that makes sense in some way. I don't know where I'm going with this, but that's what I feel with that. The moment you let go, okay, you allow the open space to come in and your life would just move forward to where it wants to go. You're holding yourself back on the way you want to really live your life, like I mentioned to Heidi earlier on. And you got to believe in yourself, believe in the miracles. Okay, because if you don't believe in yourself and your abilities, you're not going to go forward. You have now got to be the leader. whatever's been going on, take a stand and saying, you know what, I'm not going to take any more your beep, 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 beep. I'm going to be the leader. I'm going to go forward and force yourself out of this hole. Okay, if that makes sense to you. There are people there to support you and to hold you and be with you, whatever the situation is. But all I can say to you is once you stand tall, things will start going with the flow and things will be better for you in the long run. I hope that helps in some way. There you go.
Jackie, let's see if I can
Yeah.
get something for you. I'm saying Jackie here for some reason. Sorry if you don't. I've said
It's
Jackie,
all
it's
right.
Jacqueline. Right, Jacqueline. Let's see what we get for you. I've got a lovely lady coming in for you. I think this is Nan. She's telling me she's Nan. So there's a lovely Nan that's coming close to you. The first thing she's talking about is she's going to give you some months. She's going to give you September that means something to you. And also she's talking about November will mean something to you as well. So anniversaries, birthday or passing. All right. The first thing she's doing is talking about somebody down here that wants a dog. Somebody down here wants a dog around you, Jackie, and she's talking to me about that. So she's aware of that around you. She's also wanting to give you more books. So she's talking about study as well. All right. This is she's describing this study as study for you. So I don't know what she means by that. It's like you've got an interest in something and you're going to be studying more of it. You're quite spiritual as well. She's talking about spiritual around you. So it may well be spiritual studies that she's bringing to you as well. In fact, she actually wants me to give the cup and saucer to you to read the tea leaves. So you've got, I don't know if you're a bit psychic or something like that, but she's giving you the tea leaves to read, this nannies. And she says, she's popped in, and that's her words. I've just popped in. She's talking about just to say hello, off to college, just to say hello to you, she's saying, but also she wants to give you a little bit of a push in the right direction because she's talking about you being undecided in something. So I don't know if you were undecided when you decided on what course you're going to in college, but this is coming up, this indecision, because she's talking about you may well change your path as you're going along. You may well change your path onto a different sort of studying. She's calling it a different level of studying. All right, so watch for that coming up, the changes. But she says she's come because she thinks that you need to have a little bit more confidence in yourself and a little bit more of self-belief. And her description of you is she's saying to me, and she's putting it in a quote like that, and she's going, she's coming into her own, she's coming into her own. And I said to her, what do you mean by that? And she says, oh, she's finding her own way, she's finding her own path. And that's what she said to you. So she's aware of that. She's talking, totally changing the subject now. And I don't think this is you, Jackie. I think it's somebody around you. She's talking about somebody that she thinks wears too much makeup. Somebody has like plastered themselves in makeup, and this nan is taking it all off. Okay, as if she's talking about she likes it all natural. Okay. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay. There's somebody around you, she's talking about, Jackie, watch for this, that is, you know, when the girls do all these TikTok things and all this online, there's somebody your nanny's saying that is overdoing it with the makeup, and it's like they've lost their self-confidence, so they're having to put loads of makeup on to make themselves feel good. Do you know what I mean? So watch for this younger person, and it is a younger person that's coming around you that may need a little bit of your advice. Okay. Just, you know, I don't know how I'm trying to put it. You know what I mean? They should be more natural. They shouldn't be worried about all this makeup lark and all this lot. This is what your nan's saying. Just be aware that somebody's going to need a little bit of your advice. Lovely, your nan. She's very caring. She wants to give you a bit of a hug. Okay, she wants to give you a little bit of a hug. She's also talking about somebody that's scared of lifts. So I don't know if, because she's telling me that somebody once got stuck in a lift, but there is somebody that's got this phobia of lifts. So watch for that as well. Okay, there are 2 babies up in spirit with your nan that she's talking about, that she's looking after. and she's actually saying that there is a twin link in your family as well. All right. Watch for the London link as well that she's bringing, because she's talking about a trip to London, And with this trip to London comes this when you go into the Ritz or something for afternoon tea. So there's going to be that kind of trip going as well that she's bringing to me. She's also talking about a theatre trip. Okay, she's talking about a theatre trip as well. So watch for that coming up for you as well. She's also taking you to Ireland, but she said to me Northern Ireland. So there's going to be a link, if not now, there's going to be a link to Northern Ireland. She's talking to me about Belfast. Okay, so watch the connection, the link to Belfast as well. All right, she's bringing that to you as well. Anything else? She said that there's an Alsatian dog in spirit as well. All right, so watch for the Alsatian dog that's in spirit. You'll find out where that is. Just saying the Alsatian dog's here. The dog's all right. She's just saying that Doris is here. So the name Doris will mean something to you as well. She's talking about that. Just wanted to pop in quickly. She's coming, she says, because she wants to make sure that you know she's still watching, and that you know that she knows what's going on. She's just suddenly changed the subject to bed covers now, Jackie. She's talking about somebody needs to change their bed clothing, or their bed. She's calling it clothing for some reason. Their bed sheets or whatever, because it's too hot. It's too hot. Somebody's getting too hot. So the covers need to come off. She's talking about that. I don't know why. But anyway, I'll leave that with you. I think that's all she's going to say. I don't know if you do this, Jackie, when you talk, but she's doing a little bit of this. Somebody does this. Has got the habit of doing this when they talk or when they're thinking. She's bringing that to me as well. And before she goes, she's just giving you a pack of polo mints as well. So it must be a memory. So it looks like she used to have a polo mints, a pack of polo mints. Just wants to give them to you. All right. So I'll leave that with you then, Jackie. I hope that was okay for you. Your nan's waving. She's just waving. All right. So I hope that was okay for you. Know that she's around. Okay, Maeve. Maeve. I've just said okay, Maeve, because Mavis has just popped in. Mavis says, I'm here. And I've just gone to her. Okay, Maeve. So if anybody can take lovely Mavis, she's a mom and she's a nan as well. Okay. She's a mom and she's a nan. Hello, Maeve. Who are you looking for? She's looking for a lady on here. I think she's actually looking for a daughter. So if anybody's got a mom called Mavis on here, she doesn't kind of mind me calling her Maeve, but you know, when I say it, I'm kind of like this. So I think she'd rather be called Mavis, but she's not going to tell me off. But you can see she's kind of squinting when I say Maeve. So she wants to speak to somebody on here. Okay, Mavis, my dad's auntie. Is it you, Helen? She's telling me she's mom, so I don't know if the daughter is on here. She's just said to me, I want to speak to my daughter. So she's got a daughter somewhere. Maybe this is my nan. Let's give a little bit more then. She's telling me she's got a daughter, and there's some concerns, there's some health concerns, or somebody needs a little bit of healing around in the family. So a daughter needs a little bit of a healing. So I'm waiting for that. Come on, Mavis. She's lovely. She's well dressed. She's nice and not smart, but you know what I mean. She looks nice. She's talking about that. She's talking about this health concerns. So there's somebody's got to have Mavis in spirit, and she's a mom. She's a nan as well. But she's talking about health concerns around a daughter down here. That's what she's bringing. Not major health concerns, but she's also, and I don't know if this is separate, but she's also talking about trips to hospital for tests. Trips to hospital for tests around somebody as well. Also, there's a link to, she's making me itch. So when this comes along as somebody's got an allergy or itchy skin or something like that, sensitive to something, she's talking to me about that as well. Okay, anything else? Also, the month of September will mean something as well. So can any of those two ladies take it, or they're not answering now?
No, that's it. I'm afraid, Deb, they've gone quiet.
They've stopped. They've gone quiet, so nobody can take her.
I am drawn to Valerie in a minute, so once you're finished, I'm going to and go to
Libby,
Valerie.
but I don't know of you. Oh, hang on a minute. Okay then. I'll
I am
leave
keeping
it
an eye on
then.
the
You let
comments.
you do your cards. Yeah. All right. But it's lovely Mavis who is talking about health concern. That's the main thing. All right. But I'll let Richard do his card because he wants to talk to somebody.
I talk to anybody who wants to listen. Helen is saying that my dad's birthday is in September and she has sensitive skin. Helen
So
was the one
it might
who
be
had
Helen.
Mavis. Helen, do you want to come on? I know you was on earlier on, and we have Linda and Wendy sitting patiently in the back room here. Hope you're enjoying the tea and biscuits. What's in the green room? Lisa saying my mother's stepmother is Mavis.
Oh, see, they don't usually bother with step. They don't tell me it's stepmom. They just call themselves mom or nan. I don't usually have step or anything like that. But it's the concerns about a female down here that she's talking about as well. That's the main reason for coming, I think. Just to
here's Helen.
That's how she's
heard that pop. When we hear someone, we hear a pop when someone comes in.
Oh, do you? Oh, there you go. Helen. There
Hi.
you go. Hi. So you can understand Mavis then?
Yes.
So it's Mavis talking about concerns about somebody down here that needs some healing that she's bringing. She's bringing that as well. Is your dad in spirit as well?
No.
No. So your dad must need some healing as well because she's just shouted at me, Dad needs some healing.
Yes.
Okay then. So she's concentrating on the healing. She's talking about healing. She's also talking. She's making me put my hands on your face as if you need a little bit of comfort like this. You know what I mean? She's talking about needing a little bit of comfort. And she's also coming to pinch your cheeks as well. But she's doing that. I think it must be a bit of a memory, but also because she's talking about you need a bit of colour in your cheeks. You need a bit of colour in your cheeks. All right.
I bear that.
She's talking about she also wants to give you a pint of Guinness as well, right?
Yes, I understand.
Yeah. Okay. Also, you'll understand who drank it or whatever, but also Guinness for me is symbolic for iron as well because you're a bit tired.
I have problems with iron.
Right. Okay. So she wants to give you that. Okay. Now she's gone on to baking. And she's talking about your baking. So I don't know if you bake.
Yes, I do.
She's having a bit of a giggle, right? So I don't know what your baking is like, but she's talking about baking. Oh, right. Because she's talking to me about big Victoria sandwiches, and that's how big they are. They're quite deep.
Yeah.
And she's putting the flour on the top. Do you sprinkle the flour on the top?
Yeah, sometimes, yeah.
She must have had one of those. She's shown me one of those metal containers with the holes in, you know what I mean? And she's giving me a bit of that. She must have had some of that sometime. And I don't know what she's doing. She's still talking about Victoria sandwiches at the moment, but she's taking out this great big enormous chunk of cake and giving it to you. All right. I think it's more comfort. There's a little bit of comfort for anything else. Do you understand what she's talking about?
I don't eat a lot of cake. I make them, but I don't eat a lot.
She's giving you a piece of cake. She's talking about that. She's just said to me that you've been reminiscing. So you've been reminiscing of people in the past. She's talking about that. And she says she's aware of somebody that's been looking through old photographs as well. Now, she's talking about, check with your family or if it's not you, but she's talking about somebody's been rearranging photographs as well. So she's been watching that. She's talking about that. She's just said that there is a link to Australia. In fact, she's just said to me there's going to be a link to Australia. And she's talking about communication going backwards and forwards. All right. So
my best friend's from Australia.
Okay, so watch for the communication going backwards and forwards. And she's talking to me about that. She's also talking to me about Tenerife as well. All right, so watch for the chance or the holiday at Tenerife.
Okay.
Watch for that coming up in the future. She's bringing that as well. She says she's got Dottie up there with her as well. Dottie. All right, so remember Dottie. And also she's talking about Tom in spirit as well.
I don't too many of that side of the family.
It's all right. You don't need to know, because probably I find when they give you names and stuff like this, you'll find it out later on.
Yeah.
All right. So it'll come later on.
It's my stepdad's auntie.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you'll find out all these details later on. Okay. She's going back to your dad down here and giving him healing to his legs.
Yes, he's got
Okay.
hip and his knee, and he's
Yeah.
waiting.
So you can't see me, but I've just put my hands on the hips and I'm rubbing the hips here.
Yeah.
So she's talking about that. Okay. And she's giving him, I don't know if he's got one of those kind of frames that go around like that. She's giving him a frame to help him walk.
Oh, God, he ate that.
So perhaps she's having a bit of a joke then, but she's talking about needing a frame or something to help him walk. She's talking about Bet in spirit as well. Bet wants to say hello to you as well, and also Jack in spirit, all right, wants to come and say hello to you as well. So there's a lot of people up there that just want to come in and say hello to you. There's a new baby coming around you as well, and she tells me it's family.
Been waiting for that all night.
So,
watch for the family, for the baby coming. She say you'll be having a hold of it as well. Okay, so I know it's quite close, so you'll be having a hold of it. But she's also saying there is a twin link in your family as well. I don't know if you're aware of that. Going back, you'll probably find a twin link. Okay, but she's bringing that. She's not saying twin links, the twins are coming, but you will find a twin link. She's talking to me about somebody that down here that's got lovely blue eyes. Do you know who's got the lovely blue eyes that she's describing?
Not sure.
No, not sure. She just said, oh, somebody's got lovely blue eyes. Oh.
My mum.
Is your mum down here? Is your mum here?
Yeah.
Has she got blue eyes?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah.
We'll go to your mum then, because she probably wants to talk to your mum. Oh, do you remember the old, I don't know if you remember because you look young, but I think she's calling them beehive hairstyles.
Yes, yeah.
She's bringing that as a memory. So I don't know if it's around your mum, but as soon as you said mum, she's gone for this beehive. So perhaps your mum's got a memory of a beehive.
My mum's era, so yeah.
I'm thinking Priscilla Presley then, because she did that with the tall hair, didn't she? Sort of thing, 1960s, early 70s. Yeah.
You're talking about that. Apparently, your mum needs a little bit of healing as well. She's sending healing to your mum. Okay.
Yeah.
And your mum talks to spirit as well. And she's been sending her prayers up. Okay. Oh, to her mum. You've got a nan in spirit then, haven't you? So your mum has been talking to her mum in spirit and also sending prayers up. And your mum has been asking for healing as well, but not just for herself, for people around her as well.
Oh, good.
All right.
Good.
And they just want to acknowledge that they're listening. Oh, your nan's lovely. Your nan wants to give your mum a big hug. So your mum must need a hug at the moment.
Oh, she so does. She so does. Okay. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you.
She also wants to tell your mum to put her feet up a little bit more. It's as if she don't stop. She's like, she sits down and she gets up. She sits down and she gets up. And this nan is that what it is? And she's just saying she needs to sit down. She needs to sit down and relax. Now, spirit are having a little bit of a game with your mum. I don't know if your mum's aware of spiritual things going on in the house. Things being moved and lights flashing. All right. But I think watch for the signs from spirit. And it's basically they're just taking the mick. They're just having a bit of a laugh. They're just having a bit of a giggle just to try and uplift your mum a little bit, because I don't think she'd be worried by it, would she?
No.
And if they know you're not worried, they don't care. They'll just do all sorts, won't they? Just to try and let you know that they're around. So she's going to turn the lights or do the telly as well. Oh, apparently she's describing it. Somebody's upset with the telly because there's never anything on.
I think that's them. Yeah, my mum and dad.
So they're obviously listening to that.
I'm always saying there's nothing on.
Yeah, so it's probably both of you. Watching both of you, isn't she? She also, now she's coming to you. She wants to give you a great big bunch of daffodils. When they give me daffodils...
my favourite.
There you go. Giving you daffodils.
Sunshine.
That's it, upliftment. That's why I always think of daffodils. You need upliftment, and they're trying to give you that upliftment. Okay. She's just said to me that you should remember somebody, a gentleman that put a daffodil in his pocket. If you can't, ask your mom, because it may well be your dad. She's got this memory of a gentleman picking out a daffodil, or somebody giving this daffodil to a gentleman, and he shoved it in his pocket. Or you know that flower thing you put in the little gap.
Yeah.
Put it in the jacket. Watch for that. All right, you'll find it out. But she's giving.
Okay.
She also wants to give you the memory of holding a buttercup to your chin.
Oh, always.
And saying, do you like butter or something?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, she's giving you that memory. She's just, I don't know where this is. She's took me to a lovely stream now, a lovely stream, or a fast flowing stream. It's not quite a river, but it's like a stream. But there's a lovely bridge over it.
My mum and dad have got the stream at the bottom of the garden. It comes from the River Severn, and there's a bridge just in between her and my neighbours. Yeah.
So she's obviously aware of that, isn't she? You know what she's doing? There's something very, she's just said to me, there's something very spiritual about that bridge.
Okay. It is old, really old.
Is it? Because I'll tell you what she's showing me. She's actually showing me fairies.
Oh.
Underneath.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
I know. She's just showed me fairies underneath this bridge playing. So I'd watch, see if your mom can see anything or sense anything, or you're very spiritual, aren't you? She's just said you're likely to sense something.
Yeah.
All right. But she's talking about that as well. Oh, she's still talking about bridges now. But do you remember the game called Poo Sticks, where they used to drop the sticks off a bridge and see which one went the fastest?
Oh yeah, we did that a lot. Yes.
There you go. She's just bringing you the memory of that. She's taking. She keeps. This lady Mavis is very interested. It's not Mavis. It's your nan, isn't it?
Yeah.
Your nan is very. They're both here. Mavis keeps putting in. She's getting me confused. She's nudging me, and your nan is talking about. She keeps taking me back to this bridge. So there's something lovely and spiritual about this bridge. So I don't know what it is, but perhaps your mum should.
We'll try and find some history, perhaps. We'll try and find
pay more attention, she's saying. Pay more attention to the bridge, she's saying. Okay. Anything else? Somebody wants to change their curtains as well. She's been listening to a conversation somebody's had about curtains in the house. She's having a bit of a giggle about that.
Oh, I've been saying it about my partner's house. He needs to change the curtains.
There you go. So she's with you, isn't she? She's talking about She's commenting on your smile as if it's nice to see you smiling, she's saying.
I'm always smiling. I always smile.
Anything else? Do you say a lot? It's me, because I don't usually say it, and I've suddenly come out with so I don't know whether it's you or her that used to say a lot. She's just said to me, I've got Jack up here with me as well. Jack wants to say hello to you as well. So there's Jack, but there's also a gentleman called Len up there. Remember to ask your parents as well. Len wants to say hello to you as well. But she's saying she's coming with Mavis. She's coming to say hello to you and let you know that she's around. You should smell her. She comes with a nice smell. But she's talking to me about the old lavender talc in the tins.
Oh, who's that? Mavis or my nan? Nan, love lavender.
Yeah,
favorite.
She's talking about there's used to be able to get tins, like powder tins, and she's talking to me about lavender. So watch for that as well. She's still talking about fairies around you. So I don't know if you believe in fairies or something like that.
I believe in fairies. I believe in angels. I love angels.
Right, okay. She's concentrating on angels. So what fairies, I mean. So watch for the fairy connection that she's bringing. She's lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Mavis is nice
lovely.
as well. I think that's it. I think they're going to go now. Pass on my love to your mum, she's saying. Let her know that I'm listening to her. Let her know that the feeling she's getting around her head, like the hair, it's me trying to get her attention. It's me. And that's exactly how she's saying it. So she's pulling her hair or doing something. All right. And she should get nice smiles.
I've got my hairs on my arms are standing up. Just fantastic.
Helen, just a quick question, if I may. Sorry, Deb, I've been butting in because you've been going on far too long now.
All right.
So,
I only want to say just one thing. Watch for the robin. Watch for the robin. With your mum as well coming.
Thanks very much. You've just taken that.
I'm going to send you one. There you go.
Does also migraines and roast dinners mean anything? I know it's vague.
Migraines, my mum suffers with them terribly, has done since she was a child. And roast dinners, I cook good roast. Everybody always likes me roast.
And whereabouts do you live again for roast dinners on a Sunday afternoon? No, I'm joking.
You'll have a queue out the door now.
Yeah, love our roast
whole
dinners.
of SPTV.
Oh, thank you both. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Wonderful.
Right, I'm going to jump straight to, because we've run out of time, so I'm going to quickly go over to Valerie, because I was drawn to Valerie, so I'm going to kick Helen off. Thank you very much, Helen, for that. I hope
Thank you so much. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Can you please let us know, everybody, if you like this idea that you guys can come on StreamYard? We can't guarantee if you're sitting in StreamYard, you're going to get a message. It's who we're drawn to. So obviously come back and forth, just allow other people a chance to come on as well. But if you like this idea, let us know when we do more of this, won't we, Deb?
Phew, yeah.
Yes, to you, obviously. Right.
Sorry, I do go on a bit.
Valerie, I felt drawn to Valerie. Right, here we quick.
Oh, Val's a new lady, isn't she? Because I remember.
I don't know. Are you new, Valerie?
Yeah,
no idea.
I'm sure. Didn't you say you were new, Val, or have I got mixed up? Because I remember your nice picture. I might be wrong. I'm usually wrong.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
Oh.
You don't know where half the
Richard's
UK is
right.
half the most of the time. I have to keep telling you.
I've been told off by Spirit for my geography.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
what
told
did they
off.
say
I'm
then?
not so bad now.
You're a very,
they
very
just told
naughty,
me off.
naughty girl.
Yeah, when I was doing a church service, I didn't know where something was, and they come in my ear and said, "Your geography, you need to up your geography." So I've got a little bit better now. I'm a bit better now.
Oh, you got me
But
here to tell you where certain places are, and you got the viewers telling you where certain things are as well. So
can't know everything, can you?
Yes, you meant to speak to Spirit. They apparently know everything, don't they? Moving on. This one.
Come on, dish that card out.
I'm getting on with it, Valerie.
Oh, that's a nice one.
It's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that.
What is it? I like the colours. Oh, look at its wings. Rainbow rings. Oh.
I don't know why. I just keep hearing this song, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. No idea why.
Spirit. I bet Valerie can take that.
Falling on my head. That one. Yeah. And it says on here, abundance, enjoy the beauty of life. Your supply is unlimited. Blessings are coming to you. So, Valerie, that is for you. Right. So, what do I feel from that? Do you get anything from the card, Deb? I know you don't work this way, but when you see that, do you get any feelings on it?
You know what? The first thing comes. Oh, I know you're going to laugh now. Skittles.
Oh yeah, that advert, isn't it? With the rain. Yeah, it does,
colours.
Yeah.
Colours. Skittles. The sweets.
Skittles. Yeah.
Skittles. The sweets. Oh my god.
Yeah, I told you she's weird.
I'm going mad. I can't read cards, as you can tell.
Well, I can't read cards either.
I do it on the lazy way. I'll just tell Spirit to tell me what they want me to say, and they say it, so I'm lazy. But Skittles. So somebody got a problem with their sugar levels, Val?
Could be. Valerie. Yeah, could be.
Because that's the first thing I picked up. I've got a lady with me talking to me at the moment about problems with sugar.
Well, they can hold on. Otherwise, I'll never get it.
They will hold on. Oh, no, you carry on.
Oh, thanks. That's very kind of you. Should I carry on then? Before you steal it again. You know?
I'm sorry. I'm stealing it. Sorry.
Oh, dear. And she's saying it. Deb's saying our little catchphrase. Lovely. Right.
Lovely.
Anyway,
Lovely.
shall I get on with it? Right.
Yeah, sorry. I'm going to shut up.
So what do I feel?
Perhaps I ought to mute myself.
She's done it again. I'm just going to cough throughout your next reading. That's what I'm going to do. So you tell me to get on with it, and then you're interrupting. Where's the mute button on here? I've got full control. You can't control
I think
it.
I can.
Can you?
I
No.
can.
Anyway, it's gone. Right. Okay. What do I get? So when I see like the rainbow and the colors and the word abundance, and what I feel for this at the moment for you, Valerie, is that there's a lot of you can have the world by its oyster. Is that the expression I think they say, isn't it, Deb? The world is your oyster. You can do what you want. There's plenty for you to do and get out there. There's plenty. Dare to live your life to the full is what I want to say. Be open to receiving unexpected invitations. Go for it if you are. Live your life. And I feel because of the unicorn and the rainbow, I feel what it's trying to say to you is tear down any illusions of any secrecy that's there, or that your world is perfect and stuff like that. Stop living in this dream world. We need to come and face reality at times and stop pretending to be someone else. And most of you have heard me say this many times, excuse me, about women. And I don't mean no disrespect. I saw it on a TikTok, so I'm definitely going to mention it. Women, fake eyelashes, fake tan, fake lips, fake hair color. And then what they're looking for in real life is a real man. But they want to be fake. I'm not accusing you of being fake, Valerie. Don't get me wrong. But what I feel is trying to say, how about living your life the way you want it? Go in a direction of your life. I don't know if there's a new job coming your way or you just started a new job, but this is a direction for you, which is going to be plenty for you to enjoy and have fun. There's plenty of riches your way. I don't mean that to be in monetary. That could be simple as have happiness is coming your way with this possibility of this new job or this new beginning around there as well. As what I feel with this. When you look at the universe, it's constantly expanding, isn't it? And I feel what you need to do is start looking into more of a creative way of thinking and where you want to flow with your direction in your life. Okay. And once you've done this and where you've said you've been assertive, where you want to go, what you want to do, the prosperity and the way you live will grow. It will be enhancing the flow of your lifespan and where you want to go and how you want to do it. You're going to have a greater service if you want it to be. It's down to you to open those doors. It never comes knocking. You have to make those things happen. But live knowing for today that tomorrow is your future and it's down to you to change it. But whatever you want to do with your life, there's going to be plenty of happiness and abundance with you. And I'm going to jump in and I'm hearing little footsteps, little ones. Okay. I don't know if that means pregnancy. I don't know which we don't do pregnancy on the channel, but I feel that's going to be happiness. I know Deb does, but that's just Deb for you. And she's never wrong.
I got pregnancy as well. I got pregnancy as well.
You got pregnancy
so
as well.
Right.
So there's new beginnings, new start with that as well. So, and that's going to bring a lot of joy, a lot of happiness and a different direction for you. I hope that helps.
She knows what you're talking about.
Yeah. And Laura, what you're talking about. Yeah.
Oh, there's loads of changes coming up around you, Val. Loads of changes. So this lovely lady that I've got with me, I think this is Nam, that's coming through, talking about loads of changes. Oh, sorry. I'm just repeating what they say. But there's loads. Sorry.
It's fine. Finished. I'm finished. Carry on, Deb.
Now.
I get my coat.
Yeah, but there's loads of changes coming up for you. This lovely Nan, she's on your mum's side. She's talking about changes, but work changes she's talking about, but also personal changes. You're going through this. She's describing it as what's that animal? She's trying to tell me of an animal that changes. There's an animal that changes or something. Chameleon. That's what she's talking about. She just said to me, "There's an animal that changes." She said, "You're going through changes," and she's describing you as this chameleon. I mean, that's got colours, hasn't it, as well? So that relates to colours and stuff as well. She's bringing about all these changes round and about you, she's saying. And she's talking about this, Nanny's talking about going with your gut instinct. because she's talking about you've got a very good gut instinct, but she's talking about sometimes you don't trust it, but always go with your gut instinct. She's talking about. She's just said to me, Harry's up here with me, so you should understand Harry. And she's talking about the month of January means something. She's talking about December means something, but there is a passing in the month of December that she's bringing as well. So that's a memory of a passing in December. She's bringing that. She wants me to give you, or she wants to give you a little notepad to write little notes in. And that's exactly what she's saying. Give her a notepad to write little notes in, she's saying. And she's also putting earplugs in your ears to listen to music and try and relax a little bit more. And she's talking about cutting out the sounds of the world, she's saying, and putting these earplugs in your ears with the music playing. But she's talking about classical type of music as well. She wants me to give you also the drums. So I don't know if you like the drums or the sound of the drums. She just said, give her the drums, give her the drums. But she's also bringing a memory of the triangle. So I don't know if she means you played the triangle, Val, when you were younger, or somebody played the triangle, but she's giving it you as a memory as well. Okay, anything else? Actually, she's put the triangle, she's made it into symbolic now, because she's talking about the three sides of a triangle. And I said, so what do you mean by that? And she says, oh, there's a 3 connection somewhere. So there's a link to number 3 around you, 3 girls, 3 boys, that kind of link that she's bringing. She also wants me to give you on the buses. I don't know how old you are, but I don't know if you remember the comedy On the Buses. There was a lady in it called Olive, and she had massive big glasses.
Yeah, I remember.
And that's who she's drawing me to. Olive in the 3 buses. So I don't know if she means the program, or actually somebody that was named Olive, or somebody that had these great big massive glasses that she's bringing the memory to you as well. She's talking about you being psychic as well. I mean, she says you obviously know you're psychic, but she wants to, her words are, want to reinforce the fact that you are psychic. She says that you are picking things up from spirit, you know, you're picking spirit up, and she wants to confirm that that's what you're actually doing. Okay, you are actually picking up spirit, but you just need a bit of confidence building, she's saying. And she's also talking about you need self-belief as well, belief in your abilities, she's saying. She's saying there is going to be some more studying coming up for you, but she's talking about it being on a spiritual level as well. So watch for the studying opportunities coming your way, she's just said. And she's just told me that there is a nursing link around you as well. And she's just told me that somebody will go into nursing. So perhaps it's not here yet, but somebody's going to go into the nursing career, she's saying. In fact, she's just said that there's a midwifery link as well. Midwifery link. She's still on the subject of nursing, because she's talking about surgery, but she's talking about, I don't know if somebody's going to go into surgery, you know, perform it, be a surgeon, but she's having a bit of a laugh, because she's talking about, but they need very steady hands. They need steady hands. So I don't know what she means, but I'm sure you'll find out. So surgery and the need for steady hands is needed. She also says she wants me to give you a pint of Mackerson. She's giving you, not Guinness, but she's talking about Mackerson, she says, because there's somebody in spirit that used to drink Mackerson. And there's a memory of this gent giving somebody Mackerson down here, a child, I'm sneaking a child a little taste of his drink, and he's getting this, you know, they get what's the top of it called? The top of the cream off the thing around their face. Somebody's actually doing that. So she's bringing that. The froth, yeah. So there's a memory of somebody getting the froth. It's all right, my earplugs will come off charge, so I'm worried you can't hear me now, but she's talking about that. She's giving you that memory as well, but she's just come for just to give you upliftment, she says, and just to let you know that she's around. That's what she's coming for. I've seen your comment about your daughter. She's drawn me to your daughter, because she's talking, what's your daughter going on a platform, like on the stage or something like that? I don't know if it's at school or something, doing a play or a pantomime. She's talking about her being involved in that. And I don't know if it's your daughter that's very good with the football. Somebody's very good with the football. You know, they can do that trick, and they continue to keep pushing it up off their foot. Somebody's very good at doing tricks with the football as well. She's talking about that. Link with you to Ireland as well, so watch for that link. But also, I can't get that. Oh, she's just given me the name. I'm just moaning at her because I couldn't catch the link. She's just said to me, there's a link to Calgary. I think that's Canada, Calgary. So watch for the link coming there as well that she's talking about. That's to come. I think somebody's going to want to go there. Calgary, Canada, I think it is. But she's just sending her love. She just wanted to pop in and let you know that she's around and give you a little bit of boost, she's saying. Give you a little bit of a boost. Eat those bananas, she's saying. Bananas have got potassium in them, and somebody likes banana sandwiches. In fact, somebody puts banana and honey on top of them in a sandwich. Yeah. But there you go. So I hope that she's going now, Val. So I hope that was okay for you. Or I'll leave that with you. Can you still hear me, can you, Richard?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, it's all right.
And we're saying that is it.
So
I'll
leave that with you. And there you go.
A big thank you to everybody who's been waiting patiently in, as I'm going to call it, the green room, as we say in television, where they're sitting behind the scenes, what's going on. We did supply tea, coffee, wine, and capers, but no one ate them, so we'll have them afterwards, Deb. You know what I mean? But the idea of going on StreamYard was to try and bring you guys into it as well. And if we felt drawn to you while in the StreamYard, then obviously we would pick you. But yeah, so thank you very much for those who sat behind the scenes, as they say, and that you enjoyed it. So that was Skylar, Rachel, Chrissy, and Wendy. So thanks very much. And you probably missed out on all that. I'm pretty sure you saw all the chat as well. What was going on in both channels? Oh, you didn't? Oh, never mind. Sorry about that. You know. So Deb, should we just tell people what's on tomorrow? So tomorrow, we've got you. But before we have you tomorrow,
we've got that really annoying person that seems to be on here a lot recently called Deb Clarke.
I thought it was on about Merjam. I was saying she's on tomorrow at 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock. There you go.
Yeah.
1 o'clock.
Yeah. Merjam, I think that's her name. I can never pronounce her name right. I probably have Terry Ellison saying this is how you pronounce it, but there you go. So she's on tomorrow anyway from 1 o'clock to talk about star signs, birth charts, moon influences, etc. And what we do with that, you give us your date of birth, time of birth, and location. Merjam, and then look into her birth charts, and then reads into what's going on around your life and what's happening, and give you some guidance. Once the show is finished, we delete all those comments because we don't want everybody else on Facebook knowing your personal details like your date of birth and so forth. And then tomorrow night we have Deb Clarke on at 8 o'clock in the evening, and that's it. That's all. Oh, there's some shows coming up this weekend. This Friday we've got a paranormal investigation with Bill, Polly, and Sam on location. Even I don't know where we're going yet, so that's going to be a surprise for me as well as Bill, because neither of us know where we're going or what we're doing, and so that should be fun. On Saturday we've got a VIP, so those who are VIPs, we have an evening of mediumship with Peter Goddard as well. This Sunday night we've also got a VIP night as well with psychic art. So those who are not a VIP, only cost you 37 pence to donate, and you then become a VIP, and that's vip.spiritualpsychicstv.online. But that's just, obviously, say it's optional if you want to donate to help the channel, but you don't have to at all. I think that's it, Deb. I think for the announcements, isn't it? I don't think there's anything more. Oh, we've got the award ceremony coming up soon as well on May the 27th. We'll start doing an advert for that later. But apart from me and Deb, I think that's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Lovely.
Lovely. Thank you. I'll see you all tomorrow night.
Lovely. I didn't put the logo on, look. It's now on there, look. I've got to put the logo on. Lovely. So yeah, that's it, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. Take care. And we'll see you all tomorrow afternoon, and Deb again tomorrow night. But on her own. She's not with me tomorrow night. She's on her own tomorrow, so you get a better show. Or not. I don't know. Right, say goodbye then, Deb.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Take care.